Hello and welcome. And welcome. Howdy ho. I'm doing the game again here. And I'm on the Eternal side. On the Eternal side here. Before the season's over. I think it's nice to play on both the Eternal side and the real side. Hardcore makes things a bit more serious, you know? A bit more serious. Bit more serious. And hi. Let me share this one more second, please. Yeah, how y'all doing? Let me customize this wheel here with the wings of the Creator. Gotta have that. Couple things, and the title as well. It's important. Title. Collector. Covetous collector. Yay. Done. That's all done. Cool. And let me share this thing. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Okay. Done. Alright, so here we go. Huh? All these dials and channels. Channels and dials and layers and things. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh yes, at the very end of last stream I got everything ready. And now my gear is okay. Or I went through and spent my obols and stuff like that, okay? So now, let me just look around here. Tree of Whispers, Slay Cultists, Slay Harbingers, you know. Over here, Slay Harbingers, Slay Cultists, Slay the Blood Maiden. It's a scary endeavor, but I will try. And how much more time? A whole hour. Okay, well, we can try. We can try. Oh, I know. I wanted to knock out a Nightmare Dungeon. I think that guy was whistling the song. Okay, let me craft a sigil. Random, and I'm gonna do it. Maybe. We're doing my first dungeon, but not that one. There we go. Suppressor. Other one had the monsters have barrier on them. The collapsed vault, and then we have the scroll of escape. Boom, boom. If I have to leave, I can press a button. Hey there, Lisa. How you doing? New season starts on the 21st, so I'm diving back in, but this is hardcore mode. So if I die, it's all over. Jinx. And I got some new items. Oh, yeah. That's way better. Yep. I'm going to be collecting the rares. Well, I feel more powerful. I'm doing pretty good. I woke up at like 3 p.m. You know how that is? Yeah. 3 p.m. wake up. I've been playing that Marvel Rivals game. It's really awesome. It made me want to get back into the comics. I've dabbled a little bit in the past, but I haven't read a million comics, you know what I mean? And the Marvel Rival games has such a really amazing storyline. I feel like it's a brand new storyline, creating new content using the existing content. It's pretty awesome. It's a whole multiversal saga. It's awesome. Every character has so much. So basically, there's 35 characters now, and every character has a little lore page if you click on it, you know, and it's a whole chapter. It's like reading a chapter of Harry Potter. And the stories are interesting and well written. They're written like a book with a description and internal dialogue and motivations and so forth, you know? And it's all set in the stage for some climactic event, and different elements are engaged in it from different angles, all coinciding. Really cool, with major threats including Dracula and eternal gods and the realm of darkness from before time. You know, the symbiote army with Null at the head of it, and really the Dooms, the two Dooms from two different timelines. Army of mutants being collected on the sentient island of Krakoa, being led by Magneto, and Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange working together, and Fantastic Four and Iron Man and Wakanda trying to figure out the nature of the time stream being dissolved, trying to create a time stream reintegration device using this new material, Chronovium, while Loki is trying to control Asgard. Because he saw a different future where he's in control of it. He's trying to tap the world tree, or the, you know, he's trying to tap Yggdrasil for this special chronal sap, this time sap. But doing so, he might ruin reality. Oh my gosh. And then Hela's working with them because she wants to extend her domain of the dead into the world of the living. And they sent Thor away to some hellish dimension. It is crazy. I'll tell you what. Alternate timelines where Captain America died in one, but he was resurrected in the other one. Or he was unthawed in 2099. So the Captain America in this story is the version that never was woken up in the year 2000, whatever the heck it was, you know? He was never woken up. He was kept under ice the entire time until the year 2099. Woken up by Black Widow, who has a version of the super soldier serum in her system. Pretty cool. And it's just, I'm more interested in the storyline, really. And the maps are really cool. It's all part of what I just described, if you're still listening. The 2099 stuff, there's a map for that, or maps for that. The Tokyo stuff, it's all 2099. It's the future. And there's Wakanda in the future in space, in like a halo ring. Pretty awesome. A Hydra facility underground in Antarctica. Opening up some Lovecraftian, horrible Elder God gate across the universe, using the Winter Soldier as a key by modifying him in a super soldier bath to give him this weird arm with tentacles on it to open up a gateway. It's so interesting. Anyways, I just completed that dungeon. Wasn't that nice? It was a fair fight. See, I like to play as the barbarian. It's very tactile. I have to go out there and touch him. Who dares awaken the altar of immolation? Stand the trials or be burned asunder. Or something. Or something. Sit right back and you hear a tale. Bip, bop, boop, bop, 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 bop. I like that one-shotting bop him on the head thing. You gotta bop him on the head. I have to assign my weapon proficiency. Well, that was nice. I'm trying to rotate through a couple different activities here. Weapon expertise. Let's go for lucky hit chance. Bleeding. Fury when I hit an enemy. Fury with the crowd control enemy. Damage to stunned enemies. Critical strike chance. Let's go for this lucky hit chance for now. Okay, that was nice. And what do we have? We have a legendary amulet. My next upheaval cast is guaranteed to overpower and deals more damage. Upheaval, critical strikes against elites. Fine. I'll use upheaval for now. And, but it's just, there's a better hammer for upheaval that turns your upheaval into a fire attack. But right now I'm using this other hammer. I'll have to get rid of, I guess. Let's just put the points over here for upheaval. Thank you so much. And we want dealing direct damage to an enemy with a skill that is not upheaval, causing my next cast of upheaval to deal 20% more damage, stacking 10 times. Yes. Okay, you go right here, and now we're good to go. So now it says, my next upheaval is guaranteed to overpower. Good. And now we have Mighty Throw deals more damage, hurls 2 more weapons. That's exactly what I'm using right now. Strength, life, vulnerable. Damage, overpower. This other one, I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, I'll break down the old, and then everything else will be kept until the next phase of groundbreaking. Let me go back to town just for 5 seconds, and I'll temper this item and re-roll one of the affix lines, and we'll head back out there. Yeah. Right over here, I'll re-roll. How are you? Cleanse the boils from my skin. Cleanse the boils from my skin, and I will swear to be your most devoted servant. Okay, 7 max life or raw damage. Chance to heal. What else? 6% damage. Good. Very nice. And then this amulet. Life. Go for that. Chance to heal. Critical strike chance. Is that as high as it goes? We have to take whatever we can take at this momento. My life is at 82. This is like 10, 10, 10, all the way down. I'm not going to change it all out until I get more health. Alright, so now we want to temper this item. Overpower, blah, blah, blah. Let's go with defense, and let's look for another resistance to some element, and we have poison. Let's look at my overall stats now. Poison's at 71. I'd rather have... Well, I guess it's all pretty good. Unless I can get resist all. Is that even possible? No. Maybe I shouldn't do resistance. Let's go for, well, total armor. Hey, I got it. Yeah. And we want just movement speed. No. Fine. Let's go for one time. What do we got? Critical strike damage. Sure. Why not? All good to go. Done. Okay, let's go over here to the Geel Crafter. I'm going to insert some more sockets into this weapon here. Nice. That would be it. And then we want to add a ruby for a tiny bit more overpower damage, huh? Flip. Cool. Alright. Here we go, if you know about nothing. Oh no. Here we go. And now I need a diamond. Flip. Very nice. Very nice. Gotta stay on top of things. And then I'll destroy everything. The forge is hot. Okay. And I'll drop off all these items for later inspection. Just in case I need something very specific. That's done. And now we head on out to, I guess, knock out some hell tidage. But rather than trying to get some of that Tree of Whispers done inside of it, it's not the best opportunity. Maybe down here. Yeah. Let's go down here to Karast. Or to the lower jungle. And I would also like to do the Realm Walker so I can get myself some obols for increased XP and drop rate of certain things. Yeah. And I got a point. Movement speed. Shout duration, maybe? How about damage reduction while berserking? Oh my gosh. I'll go ahead and do that. You know, I don't want to die. That'd be terrible. I should change my mount out as well. But that's okay for now. So we have tasks here. We want to take care of business. My goal is to collect some motes. Well, I kind of like this death blow thing. Let me knock out this event here. Another rune, very nice. Yep. Which means, but whenever I spend essence or something, I gain crit chance. Uh-huh. Beautiful, very nice. Very nice. And now I want to head on down to this ritual site way over here. Yes, sir. Okay, right over here. Yada yada flim flam, very nice. And I need as many plants as possible. Remember, all the plants I collect here, they apply to all my future characters in this domain. Within the realm. For hardcore. So all the gold I collect is for future characters, which is why I was able to do what I did. I already have a bunch of legendary aspects unlocked, except for all the new stuff. All the new stuff I don't have. Because I made a hardcore character in the past, a long time ago. When I first started playing Diablo 4, it was hardcore. You know. Ritual site, there it is. Come on. If I kill somebody with this death blow thing, it resets. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You know, I'm thinking in terms of other games like Marvel Rivals, where you have some skill sets and there's a big old cooldown time, and it takes a while to kill things. You know, when you play a game like this, where if you are weak, it takes a while to kill stuff and your cooldowns suck, but then you're able to make it way better and add on a bunch of different effects. Just imagine a version of Marvel Rivals with the same graphics and playstyle, but make it like an open world sort of situation, where you can fly different planets and hang out and do whatever you want to do. But there also happens to be PvP, you know? And you can unlock clothing and cosmetics, and they all serve a purpose. You know, this jacket gives me +5 charisma. Something like that. Stats and so forth. Make it like Diablo with amazing stats and weirdness. And then you'd have some amazing, crazy game. And make it VR. And there you go. That's all you gotta do. I have to slay a couple things right here. Head to this event right here. Oh, this is working out. My damage here. I'll head to that cellar because I'm all out of I'm all out of obols for the Purveyor of Curiosities. Oh yeah, so the next season's going to be really good. I don't know much about it. The next season on the 21st, because I'm trying to not really pay attention to that. The less I know about it, the better it's going to be. As long as it's going to be good, you know. If it's already good and I know a lot about it, then my mind will exceed the reality. I'll start to imagine things, you know. I'll start to expect things. I don't want to expect anything. I want to be pleasantly surprised. But the things I do know, I know a couple things. One, it's Wish Doctor themed. And there's Wish Doctor powers. In previous seasons, we'd had different powers, like vampire powers and whatever. Malignant powers. With different functions. One season we had a weird pet thing, like a construct, and it had different runes you could place inside to make it better. Customizable and everything. But this one, Wish Doctor powers, so whatever that means. And then again, the next thing I know is we're going to be able to convert our excess gems into random jewelry. Legendary or unique, I think, which is amazing. Because before, you just have millions of gem fragments and they serve no purpose. Once you already have stacks of the gems, getting more gems is pointless almost because you can't really sell them to the vendor. They sell for nothing. And by that point, everybody already has gems, so nobody really wants to buy them. They're just something that drops. And it's important to increase the value of these things. And I also heard that they're going to reduce the drop rate of certain things, like the gems, to make them feel more valuable. Okay, that's interesting. Some people might not like that, but I like that. I like value. Also, there's going to be an armory, which is one of the most amazing things ever. Being able to have multiple loadouts for your character for experimentation is amazing. Because right now, as it stands, you end up too far down the rabbit hole with a bunch of, specific gear and gems and runes and your Paragon board and your skills to the point where there's a bunch of stuff you have to change over. And it might take a second, and it might not be convenient. Eventually you get good at swapping back and forth, because that's what I normally do. I would have this is my fast build, and this is my deep dungeon build, and I'll swap out a couple items and a couple skills and a couple Paragon points. But that's after getting deep into it, But with the future, you can just start from scratch with multiple builds. This is for farming, this is for killing individual bosses. For example, a boss killing build doesn't need the same thing as going through a big old dungeon full of bad guys. It's all about one-shotting the boss. And but it's going to be great. Tons of gameplay. And reason to have different cosmetics, for example. They're going to make money with it, because if people have the means to make, this is my fire build, this is my frost build, this is my whatever build for a sorcerer, then they're going to want the fire cosmetic and the cold cosmetic, But if it's too hard to go back and forth, a person just sticks with something. And if a person's able to go back and forth, then maybe more gear is more relevant. This tree is fighting for me. But not targetable. I don't like that at all. What's going on here? Oh, now he has a life bar. He didn't have a life bar for a bit, and that was weird. Some weird lag situation. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're moving on. I'm doing the Tree of Whispers right now, and that event in the cellars for obols. But I saw like a an image showing like the calendar of events for all the new stuff for the new season, okay? But not so much a calendar. And there's something involving a headhunting across the map. I like things to do across the map. I mean, there's already a bunch of stuff to do. The Tree of Whispers, right? It's different things to do across the map that give you different benefits. It's like a bounty board, but in reverse, meaning there's a bunch of stuff marked on the map. You complete it, and then you go turn in the... You go turn it in at the Tree of Whispers after completing a certain number of tasks. You know? But it rotates through the map, and it gets you to go into an area doing a bunch of stuff, which is cool. And then you have the Helltide, which rotates through the map every hour, a big old section, bunch of fire from the sky, extra demons, boss. It's pretty intense, lots of bad guys, lots of loot everywhere. It's pretty cool. And then you have dungeons everywhere, and you have the Realm Walker that could appear in one spot or another, you know? And then there's lair bosses across the map. Oh boy. You know, there's lair bosses across the map. And all that. But now there's going to be something else to do. Now there's loot, different plants and everything. Okay. My cooldowns are going to get better. You'll see. Wait a minute. Yeah. Every 5... So I have to keep attacking with my basic attack here, which is going to reset my other skills. Okay. And what do we have now? Oh boy, we have the key passive. Oh boy. So Walking Arsenal, Unconstrained, Thorns. Casting a skill with the cooldown grants me unhindered for 5 seconds, and then Thorns hurts everybody. When I cause enemy to bleed, I have a chance equal to my critical threat chance to cause them to bleed. Blah blah blah. Overpowering a bleeding enemy causes an explosion. I'll try that. Just for now. Walking Arsenal, you gain a bonus as you swap your weapons out. But I'll be using that whenever I get some other item that gives me a benefit for the Walking Arsenal key passive. Alright, that's all done, and Subu has leveled up. Let's go over here and get this thing. 2 minutes. Okay, I have 2 minutes before this Tree Whispers activity is over. Get out of here. That's all 3. And then I want to go find this body. Looking for a corpse. Sorry, friend. Where is it? Come on. Got the body. And boom. Okay, good stuff. Did I not do it yet? Champion of Evil. Very effective. Is that it? Are we done? I just ran out of time by like seconds. Oh my god. By seconds. That's fine. That's fine. Orvain McGee. And right over here. Thank you. And flip. Flap. Reset. Nice. Okay, I'm leaving this area now. I think I'm almost complete. Very nice. What do we got now? Alright, let's go right over here. And it's a hell tide as well. Okay, so I want to go straight to that moat turn in. I'm going to ride straight through that map, skipping that first section. This lower corner, I have to ride toward this other fast travel point eventually. I'm going to skip all this stuff here. I'm going to ride all the way through. I'm just going to close my eyes. I might pluck some plants. Because there's going to be all this... One sec. All the same stuff is going to be on the other side. Alright, let's go. You killed my horse. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Okay, I think we're here. So I'm going to start off by going to this little event over here. The combo deal. There you go. That could be a goblin or a harbinger. Wow, this place is on fire. Place is on fire. Yes, sir. I might want a barrier. Yeah, no. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we got these portals to destroy really quickly. Nice and strong. We're still dodging. Beautiful. One, two, three. Nice. Level up. And got another amulet. Very nice. I'll be checking my gear when I hit level 30 again. Okay. And let's see what we got here. Increase critical strike damage. Vulnerable overpowers. And, whoa. More fortify. Increase the amount of fortify I get. And I'm going to go way over here. There it is. And I want this box over here. Oh! My Hellborn's here. Did he just teleport? Or what? He just disappeared? I don't know. Anyways. I need the ancestral charge thing for my charge, because It's really weak without it. It's a big deal. It's a world of difference, but I'll get it eventually. Some random affix through my travels. There he is. And bada boom. Thank you. Come on. Oh, I'm full. I see. Pow, pow. I'm just going to break down all the blues. And save everything else in just a moment right now. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Alright, big old pile of gold. Let's go dump everything in here for later inspection. Break down these blues. Head back out there. Yay! That's what this is a nice time frame for the teleportation. It doesn't take that long. Lego Fortnite takes a while to teleport back and forth with a full inventory. You know, you select a thing and then it gives you like 10 seconds to change your mind, and then there's a loading screen, and then you gotta see the stupid blimp in the air, and then you wait a few more seconds before you're able to actually leave, and then you have to skydive all the way down and then start floating toward the end. It takes like a minute or so. I don't know. Let me hurry up. This is hardcore. I might make a hardcore. Well, I have to make a hardcore version of every character. Maybe. Isn't it crazy how in Path of Exile they make you, or they sell inventory space? This game doesn't need to sell inventory space because the inventory management's pretty decent. And how it all works. And the items that drop. And how it tracks currency. Just imagine if the aberrant cinders, those baleful hearts, all the herbs, you know, all the different gems. Just imagine if all those little fragments and everything took up inventory space. Like multiple stacks. You'd be in a rough spot. Well, that's what happens in Path of Exile. But here it's all in this infinite stash. So it's not really comparable. You know? Look, all the stuff right here in these infinite stacks, roughly, is not in your inventory. It's cross-character, account-based loot. All the gold isn't in stacks of gold taking up... I'm sure, I bet you anything currency like gold takes up inventory space in Path of Exile. You know why? Because they're selling it. It's not because it's harder, it's because they're selling it. Yeah, Path of Exile's hard, man. Because they're selling the way to make it easier. You know? Alright, so we're moving on to look for a corpse. I'm knocking out this tree of whisper stuff ASAP. There's a harbinger around the corner. Aberrant Cinder. Okay, I'm going down to this shrine. Ooh, invulnerable, huh? Perfect timing. Maybe. This shrine right here is going to deal increasing damage, so I might not want to do it. It's deadly. The second this shrine's over, I might die. Okay, I get a barrier with my weapon throw. That's very, very important. Let me use my basic attack more often. Be careful. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing it. Alright. I was giving it a shot. Okay, I'm opening up this box here. The legendary helm. This is all awesome stuff. Again, I'll be checking when I'm level 30. And I'm going to go over here for a second. Okay, move around the corner. Awesome. Oh boy. That's almost all the cultists. And let's go over here to go turn these moats in. There's also these plants I want to go pick up really quick. It could be angel breath. We gotta level up my potions over time. Oh no. Done. Okay, the Tree of Whispers is almost complete. Awesome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. And got this event over here. Well, I guess. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no. Oh gosh. Let me go into this hole really quick. I'll be heading down the map. I got this weapon throw thing. I have to get more aspects, you know. Are we done yet? Awesome. Oh. Whoops. Leaving dungeon. One more point. I'm putting all these points in damage reduction right now. Okay, right. This point right here for more damage to close enemies and more damage reduction from close enemies. We have some cultists right around the corner. And now the Tree of Whispers is ready. I think I'll open up a couple more boxes. But now I'll be going to the Tree of Whispers. There's a goblin right there. And it could be good. Alright, he had a legendary mace on him. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, my elixir is no longer active. Sweet. I'm gonna open up some boxes here. Just a couple more boxes. That's a nice pile down there. I don't have leap on my hot bar. Woo-wee. Right there. And then this other box. Yeah. Whee! And another plant. Wonderful. Blip blap. Subo's doing his darndest. Look at him go. Oh, he's trying. Oh my gosh. Awesome. No, thank you. And then one more box. Leveled up again. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Thank you. Ooh. Look at him pulse. That is pretty powerful. Okay, these guys are coming in. I think I'll be checking out this cellar right afterward in just a moment. Well, I guess not right now. These enemies are coming in. The horde event or the frenzy activity is currently active. Injured Iron Wolf. Oh, they're coming in. Now, where is he? I got him. Oh, yeah. Awesome. And let me go over here. I'm going to these boxes, just getting a couple plants while I'm out and about. And this rock over here for more gem fragments. And the iron ore. And right over here. Only got like a couple minutes remaining, so I'm just trying to get it done. Hey, look, another legendary and a bunch of stuff inside that box too, along with a bunch of XP. Nice. Okay, now all the way over here. I was checking for a realm walker on the map. Get this harbinger. I'm getting those hearts, you know. Yeah, buddy. And the plants. 5 minutes, come on. And Sybil has to level up. I have to give him some points here. I'll go ahead and knock this out. I feel like I should have went back to the tree. I would have gotten double credit. A lot of stuff here. The goal is to reset my cooldown. Yep, once I'm 30, just soon, I'll be looking at my gear again. Awesome. Three, 4, 5. Awesome. And right around the corner, all the stuff. Beautiful. That's nice. Helix for a fortitude. Oh yeah. Another box after this. Oh my gosh. Got 3 minutes. This is all really worth it. Okay. Yeah, buddy. And just a couple more things. I want this right there. Right there, there's a plant. And get this thing right over here. Ooh, a bunch of elites. You gotta go for the elites, you know. They have all the good stuff. Hey, old Chris, how's it going? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and then right over here. Oh, I think we're done. Head on back down to the tree. Right over here. This is going to be my bookmark. Done. Yeah. Let's go, put away all the rares and legendaries. And I'll be looking at everything once I'm level 30. Well then. I'll break down all these blues for now. And I'll give myself more defense. In transition. Chaos. And done. Hey look, I'm level 30. Yay! And I'm at 192. 2 more levels suddenly. More damage against injured enemies. Hey, get that critical strike chance booming up there, please. Alright, so now let me look at all these legendaries. Okay, helmet. 322. Damaging an elite grants me a barrier. Sure. But life per second, maximum resource. It's about right. And it has a bit more armor. This other helmet. Strength, life, armor. I'll go ahead and use this other helmet. And I'll make sure to mess with it. I'll put down the cooldown reduction or something. This mace, which is better than the sword for my overpower. Damage, blah, blah, blah. I'll put the attack speed on it. Or something. And this ring. Damage over time, I'll re-roll that. Right there. Done. And yep. And this amulet. 294, 290. Damage, life, strength. Alright, I'll go ahead and use this one. Done. Now everything else, do I have anything really low? 22, 21, 22, 22, 23, 27, 20, whatever, 22, 20. Oh boy. Do I need any of this? No. I think I'm just going to save all the legendaries. I think the income will be enough across the board. Oh, now let's modify what I put on this helmet. I gotta reroll something. Armor, life. As opposed to life, we can go for life is fine. Let's see what other thing I can get. How about cooldown reduction? For now. Yep, cooldown reduction. And now for... That's pretty good there. After swapping weapons 8 times, my next non-basic skill will overpower. That's what I'm trying to do. Every so often. But that's, you know, a lot of swapping. Okay, vulnerable damage, critical strike chance, max life. Let's go for armor. There we go. And I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Now this thing here needs to change. Life, strength. Get rid of that life. Overpower damage, sure. Okay, that's all fine. Hammer the Ancients wakes outward. Let's see here. What else do we have? More damage with a barrier. Thorns while berserking. Dust Devil. More damage with the Fury. Basic skills grant attack speed. And over here. Okay, what about this? No, what about basic? Increase damage of my whatever skill. What about berserking? What about... raw damage? Oh boy. Limitless rage. Upheaval. Upheaval's guaranteed to overpower every 20 seconds, huh? Huh. Earthquakes, quakes outward. Maybe. And I'll go ahead and do the Hammer of the Ancients thing. I'll do that. Mighty Throw. And this garbage can be anything it needs to be. Earthquake, armor. Whenever I deal damage, sure. Whenever I swap weapons, I get increased damage? No. How about... after spending Fury, my next weapon mastery skill deals more damage. Not yet. Not yet. What else do we have? The Umbru. The regeneration. Count skills. Cooldown reduction in my brawling skills. Maybe. But some other skill is now is the, I think. Yeah. I think the weapon throw is now a brawling skill? Or is that something else? There's something. I thought. Not that. Not that one. Right here. I was looking at armor, berserking, brawling. Upheaval is guaranteed to overpower. Okay, fine. After attacking enemies for a bit. Blah, blah, blah. What about weapon swap? Let's do the weapon swap thing. Increase damage, blah, 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 after swapping weapons a bunch of times. Let's do that for a second, okay? We'll go from there, because this is all going to be swapped out again. Let's go add some sockets. Quite cheap. And go check out my resistances. 2 more diamonds. But now I'm level 30, so... yeah, same level diamond. Now my resistances are decent. Another overpower here. And then more raw strength in my gear there. That's all good. Alright, so now let me go check. Well, actually, I have another combination. Let's go check out the runes I have. I can destroy these. But anyways, let's see here. Ultimate. Cast a skill after moving. Over here, this one is cast the same skill 3 times in a row. Get the critical strike chance up and running. Easy peasy. Now, what else do we have? Pestilent Swarm. Let's go for Pestilent Swarm. Okay, and cast a skill after moving. Hold on. 3 times. And then I get a free Pestilent Swarm. Or ultimate or casting evade. Every second evade equals a Pestilent Swarm. Or casting a skill after moving. Let's do that one. 3 times. Sure. I'll do that. Break down these gems. And now we're good to go. A bit stronger than before. And now let's go back to the other town to level up my potion. Gotta stay on top of that as well. Isn't this exciting? I think people are gonna come back to Diablo after doing Path of Exile and realize it's like a breath of fresh air. You know, everything makes sense. There's clear pathways to progression, and lots of options. Awesome. Okay, I think I'll be going for the extra life.
Light keep you.
Light bless you. And I'll put away these other potions just in case I die. Remember, just in case you die, gotta put away the stuff. Potions brewed to order. Okay, we have all these, so I think I'll do them. Well, this other one has to go away. So, Monster Barrier is trash. Gold Find. Hallowed Stones of Nahantu. Ooh, Magic Runes. Let's go do... the Hallowed Stones of Nahantu. First. Yeah. So cool. Oh, yeah. Believe in Flim Flam. I know what evil lurks in the hearts of men. Oh, 1 second. Scatter 3 explosive traps. Enemy, okay, knocks him down, okay. Every 18 seconds. And... it makes him vulnerable. Okay, good. Then over here with the rapport. Skill point, and then eventually we can unlock things in the bartering. You know? I'm afraid. Okay, I'll be right back, and we'll do this dungeon, okay? Hit that follow button. I'll be doing this every day up to the new season, so I'm all fine-tuned. You know, and I'll be preparing my account overall. Right now, this is the Eternal side. Hardcore character. The hardcore realm of the Eternal realm. The game is broken down into Eternal, which is just forever. And then Seasonal, which is per season. The seasonal stuff collapses into the Eternal. So the Eternal is the super long term. Even if you make a seasonal hardcore character, it collapses into the Eternal side. But every season, like next season on the 21st, the seasonal account will have nothing in it. No gold, no resources, no materials. You have to earn it from scratch. You have that nice progression feeling. No aspects, no legendary aspects that you have to unlock. You know, everything is from scratch. Mostly. Other things are long-term, like the map renown bonuses, the extra skill points that you get, the potion slots. All that stuff is long-term. But every season you start from scratch with your character and your stash box and everything. And then before the season's over, you got to make sure it's all nice and clean before it collapses back down. You got to make sure that the Eternal side is ready to accept a couple new characters worth of gear and stuff. You really have to either clear out the Eternal side or fine-tune what you'll be keeping for good on the seasonal side before the season's over. You know? And in theory, the way I feel like it should operate is your new seasonal character will replace your old Eternal character. Every season, you should maybe make one of every class. Barbarian, Rogue, Sorcerer, Spiritborn, Necromancer. You know the deal. Druid. All that garbage. And then, because you only have, I think, 14 character slots, I think the goal is to have like 7 Eternal and then 7 standard and then 7 hardcore. You know, one of each. You should have a hardcore barbarian, hardcore druid, and so forth and so on. And they're all contributing because you get some unique items and they go cross character. But then, basically, you got to make the decision to like stop playing the Eternal dude, but you're really stockpiling some long-term resources. You might not want to make one of every character and leave some wiggle room for some experimentation characters or whatever. But that's how it goes. The seasonal stuff becomes the Eternal stuff. And then the new season starts anew, start from scratch. And it's a delightful journey. I haven't done too much on the hardcore overall. I did a lot when it first came out, but that was a long time ago. And because of that, I have a certain amount of resources here and there. I'm just not just completely empty, you know. But, you know, like 0 Obdusite, a couple things here and there. There's some newer stuff that was introduced, like the Khazra horns, and new legendary aspects that it's, and other things that this character has to unlock. So, whatever. And then the stash box here is basically empty. It's empty. This is all the stuff I've added with this character. But I did organize the thing to relabel everything. Everything is relabeled and organized appropriately, you know? And I figure it's not that hard to get more of everything, and you could break everything down. Basically, I got rid of all my old characters, and I cleaned everything up a while ago before I stopped playing a couple weeks ago. But now we're back. Alright, so I'll be right back, and we will do this dungeon and progress still. Okay? Live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, but you should follow me on X, totally. Totally. It's the future. You know? Think about it.